Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in today. Welcome to another AMA here on the Polygon Discord. Today we have Fib from FibSWAP. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everybody to guesting us. And yeah, I'm very fine. And we just launched our token a few days ago on Polygon blockchain. Was well accepted from our community. Everybody was exciting to we moving from Binance BSC to Polygon, and yeah, that is a very beautiful opportunity for us to explain to the Polygon community who we are, what we want to do, what we're gonna do, our visions, and what we can do together with the Polygon blockchain.
Congratulations. I'm super excited for you guys, and I'm super excited to talk about FibSWAP. But real quick, before we jump into FibSWAP, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us a bit about who you are, what's your background, what were you doing before crypto, and what got you into the space?
Yeah, okay. Guys, I am Leo Fibonacci. Everybody call me Leo. And I am in the space since maybe day one or maybe before, earlier than that. We starting to do some Bitcoin mining back in the days. And then, around 2017, when Ethereum kick in and the smart contract kick in, we start to do, things for DeFi. And our major project was the multi-cross chain system, which was made before June 2021, a year and a half ago. We start to do interoperability bridges and cross-chain payment systems, something like that. And now we are one year and a half on the market doing those kind of swap, and we starting to do swap for any BIP20 to any ERC20 in any blockchain, EVM blockchain for now, of course. And we just start like that, swapping all those little community tokens like BIP20, like ERC20 in any chain, in Polygon, in Phantom, in Ethereum. And our goal was to connect those little communities, not just the tokens, because our motto is we connect tokens, we connect community, and we connect humanity, because we try to connect by bridging those tokens in different blockchain, but at the same time we won't connect those communities, because if you just think there is 20,000 people in one token, another 15,000 people in another token, and if those community merge or in somehow they can share their power, they can share their knowledge, the DeFi zone can just grow at the speed of light. As you can see, DeFi is just booming. I see project every single day popping up. This is so good for our industry and our ecosystem. So 1 year and a half, we really start to do this kind of technologies, bridges, payment system, cross-chain, multi-cross-chain, interoperability, all those kind of things. And actually, we records many records. In the DEX side, in the payment system side, in the chart side, in the app side, because we released a year and a half ago the first application on Android, on Google Store, on Apple Store, which you can just swap BIP20 to ERC20 on your mobile. A year ago, 2 years ago, was interoperability was impossible. For those people, was just impossible. But for us, no, because we were already releasing those kind of technology 2 years ago, and you can just swap those things. People can just swap one, not just native token, guys. We're not swapping just BNB to Matic or USDC in I don't know, in Phantom chain to USDC in Polygon chain. We're swapping any single BIP20. So little token, shitcoin, just name one. We just bridge those people and those communities. So when we start I remember we were like, I don't know, maybe 60 seconds, 70 seconds for a swap, which back in the day was huge, you know, swapping one token in cross chain. 60 seconds was, whoa, guys, you know. Now we do that in like 3, 4, 5, maximum 10 seconds, depending from the network, right? So yeah, our community is really happy about the final product that we have now. And on top of that, we built a new technology, which let you buy any NFT in any blockchain with any token. For example, you won't buy an NFT in Polygon, but someone who have the Matic in Polygon, or they just have, I don't know, some BIP20 or some ERC20 in other chains. What they have to do, they have to go on CeFi, on checks, swap those tokens, get their native token, come back and buy, or just bridging those bridge around, you know, I don't know, OpenSea or Polygon bridge or those kind of things. But imagine if you can buy one NFT in 5 seconds with any token. Just from your wallet, you have one token. You don't need to swap things. You go in the Polygon marketplace and then you get your NFT, what you want, by paying these things with your token. Doesn't matter what token is. So on this mindset, we start to producing all the multi-cross chain systems. And after 1.5 years, 2 years, we already arrived to release more than 12 world first technologies. And guys, I don't know if you ever used a multi-cross chain system. For sure you used some DEX like Uniswap or QuickSwap or Pancake, depending in which blockchain you are. But I really push you guys to try to swap between chains in 5 seconds. You can just trading BNB to Matic, any BIP20 to any ERC20 in Polygon. You can just do that. If you go on our DEX in, I don't know, 5 seconds, just give a try. And then let me know your feeling, your thought, what we can do to, you know, because it's a community services. We're doing those kind of technology to help the DeFi communities. And we want to grow in DeFi community because I am the first customer in DeFi community. I really not like the CeFi and checks and all those kinds of centralized, because on my eyes, everything that is centralized can be hacked. And I don't like give them my documents, my passport, my picture, and all my sensible information, and then those people get hacked, that those things go in the dark web. It's not a way, it's not a solution. This is a problem. And after the FTX problem, after all those checks, they closing or just going bankrupt, everybody start to look at DeFi with another eye. And guys, we welcome you guys. We here working DeFi since day one, and now you have those technology ready to go. So just give a try, go over there, and you will understand how easy it is. It's just, you know, you just have to put the chain where you starting from. You have to put the token that you want to sell, and selecting, let's say, a Polygon chain and the Matic token, or just, you know, you can select our FIBO token, which is in blockchain, in Polygon blockchain, and just give a try. Try to swap now BNB to Matic with our DEX. Just write dex.fibswap.io and you can have a look. That's it, really that simple, guys.
Awesome. I'd love to talk more about how everything works on the back end, but really quick question coming from Frankie. They're wondering, how do you decide which tokens or coins you can add to your DEX? Like, can anyone import any contract address, or how does this work?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, we have to do that because each token is a bridge. So you can understand is not that easy, but if you just provide the smart contract, the wallet address of this token, just send me the address. I'm gonna do all my things. I'm gonna get the logo. I'm gonna add these things on our bridge. So it's free because, guys, we want let the DeFi industry grow. So I'm gonna just bridge anyone who won't get bridged. Of course, we're gonna do some due diligence over there to see if, we don't want bring those scammy tokens or other things. We're gonna do a little due diligence with my tech research, and if everything is all green, we just gonna add the bridge of those tokens. It's for free. If you have a token, you say, guys, I have a XYZ token, can you add me on your bridge? Because I won't get a more biggest market, because if you are in Polygon, you can get only Polygon customers. But imagine if you have your token in Polygon and you won't get Ethereum, Phantom, Avalanche, Binance customers. You can just get those people with one click. And when I say one click, I mean one click. You go on the dex.fibswap.io, you put all the token chain you want swap, and just push transfer. Then you go to sign blind the MetaMask, 5 seconds, and you get everything on your wallet. Guys, it's that easy. It's that easy. Easy to add, easy to go, and it's cheap, because anyway, we're using Polygon as well, one of the most cheapest network fees, well, Ethereum is getting a little bit low, but still they high, and with all the problem they have anyway.
So yeah, I've definitely used cross-chain swaps before, but I don't think it's ever been completed in less than 10 seconds. So I'm really curious how this works on the back end to make that possible.
Yeah.
Do you guys have your own liquidity, or are you aggregating sources of liquidity?
Yeah, look, it's very easy, guys. It's very easy. Is a FibSWAP protocol, which we have two technology inside, both original protocols, both original technologies. One is called IMBS, which is just the interoperability multi-cross-chain bridge system. And the other one is the smart algorithm, which we pick up the best price with the best pools. That is what basically happened. So when you swap from one chain and one token, you will get swapping in a stablecoin system. And our protocol rule and pools, we say pools, but it's just a router, where you swapping your token inside our protocol routers, and our routers will do everything inside. And believe me when I say your token will never leave your wallet, because many people let you swap. Many people, there is 2 or 3 maybe, and they got hacked as well. Anyway, those people wrapping your token in their tokens, and that is a problem, because those tokens is centralized. They have control of those tokens, so it's a kind of centralized system. But if you're swapping in stablecoin instead, and if the stablecoin is inside, within the router, the token will never leave your wallet. So you frozen your wallet in the blind sign MetaMask smart contract, and in the smart contract, and then our router will do all the process. And you pay only one, because it's with relay system. So you pay only on chain, on the starting chain, you pay only one fee. And then our router will do all the rest. And you ask me if we have our own pools, other things. We have our own pools, but if there is some minor prices, for example, in quick swap pools, we're using quick swap pools prices. Depending on, the market is liquidity. So depending on the market, on the price of the market, we pick up the best price out there. And so you select your chain, you select your token, sign blind on MetaMask, get the router starting to work. And when the router will send to you what you want, what you requested, then only in that moment your token will be sent out of your wallet, but only after when you get the token. So it's very simple. You swap, the router do everything, send to you what you want. In that exactly moment, you unleash, unfrozen your token, and the router will pick up your token and release to you the token that you requested. And what the DEX quoted before, when before you're gonna do the swap, there is a quotation, right? There is a quote. And if you agree on that price, you're gonna get the price in 5-6 seconds. Later, you're gonna get that price. So that is how we work our system. There is no third party. It's all decentralized and it's scalable as like infinity scalable. You can scale up as you like. There is no limit. It's secure. That is because it's secure. It's safe. I see many DEXs out there get hacked, but there was some human mistake and some problem there technology. But yeah, so far we secure, we safe, we audited because Certic give us 2 audits actually. We have 2 audits from Certic, and yeah.
Okay, that was my next question. I was going to ask if you could speak on the security and if you had any on it, so that's good to know. No, it's all good. I guess unless you want to elaborate on that any further, like the security of the protocol, I guess we could talk more about you mentioned you had a token, correct?
Yeah. Look, everything happened in the smart contract, so there is no access. You can access in the smart contract. So it's just the user with the protocol of FibSWAP. It's 2 people, not 2 people. It's one wallet talking to a router. That's it. That is all what happened inside the protocol. And to get in is basically impossible because it's just a smart contract and you interacting with that. That's it. That is the DeFi, guys. It's very secure, it's fast, it's audited, it's sustainable, it's scalable, it's decentralized, we're not working with not third party because the protocol is above all the chains. The protocol doesn't have a chain, it's agnostic, it's just over there, But we can talk with any EVM blockchain at the speed of 5-6 seconds, depending from the network.
Perfect. Arno,
yeah.
If you'd like
Can
to
you hear me?
introduce yourself, that'd be great.
Yes. Hey, I'm Arno. I'm blockchain crypto enthusiast, very active in Web3, and right now working in tech support for FIB and FibSWAP. So we have a Telegram group, tech support. Many new people come to DeFi. They don't know anything how to swap, how to interact with protocols. They're used to user interface and front ends like on centralized exchanges. So yeah, we just basically have a separate Telegram where you can just come in and get tech support. So I just want to add something because you're asking, we're curious about the protocols, right? So the main thing you have to understand is like you have so many bridges out there, right? But it's not only about cross-chain value transfer, it's how you do that. And that's a big difference. Because at the start, when you have no interoperability, the only one solution were like, you have these wrapped asset bridges, okay? So you just have a custody, like a centralized entity, which just mints free synthetic tokens on the remote chain. And those wrapped assets is representing the value on the layer 1, right? So you lock up your Ethereum, you give the bridge your Ethereum, and you get that representation, the ETH, which is actually valueless because it's just minted by that bridge, right? So you always have that centralized risk. So how you can do cross-chain value transfers? You have local chain, you have your remote chain. You have centralized entity in between, which has access to just minting free tokens, or you put a network in between. You see also many bridging solutions have that. They have a network in between with validators checking on-chain transaction. But that the problem is also, you kind of have also third-party risk, right? Because you still need to trust that network in between. If that network is screwed, and that network could potentially just write arbitrary messages to the remote chain, then you're screwed as a customer, right? So these solutions, and I mean 90% of these solutions are from bridges. You have these wrapped asset bridges. Then some advanced bridges have these network in between, for example, secured by validators, checking what happens on the local chain and then writing messages to the destination chain, remote chain. But still you have that third-party risk. And then the most advanced is this completely interoperability, just in short words, easy. One smart contract on local chain talks to the remote chain smart contract. Yes, it sounds very easy, but you already know it's a big problem, interoperability. And this is why FIB is also saying decentralized, because you have that smart contract interoperability. And when you are knowledgeable about wrapped asset bridges, you don't need that wrapped asset anymore that is representing the value. Why? I give you a hint. You have USDC, for example, native on every chain, right? So it exists native on every chain. So when you have that liquidity, USDC, for example, on any chain, and you have smart contract interoperability, I mean, then you can now make more thoughts about it, and then you maybe know what FibSWAP is doing. So you have that smart contract interoperability. Smart contracts basically talk to each other between chains. And then, like Fib said, you have that algorithm, which is looking for the deepest liquidity, of course, using public pools, because your question was also, where does the liquidity come from? Okay, we not have right now billions of dollars and have the Uniswap V3 liquidity, or, you know. So, of course, you need the deepest liquidity. So you have the most important thing is a cross-chain value transfer. That is the most important thing. How you bridge it, right? How you cross-chain value transfer one asset to the next, and then the user gets his desired token using public pools. And the thing is, it's all done by the smart contract, which are interoperable together. There is no third-party risk involved. I mean, you can consider, I mean, this is code, right? The code is open source. Every single DeFi is open source. It's you can just go on the Block Explorer. You can literally just go. You can import it into Remix if you want, and just look at the function that are coded, right? So if there is maybe a malicious function modifier in that code, you can't hide it. You know what I mean? It's not possible. So the user is interacting just with a smart contract, with a code. On the local chain, the user's funds get frozen, and then on the remote chain, because smart contracts can talk to each other, gets the other token on the remote chain, and then you have literally just swapped, for example, BNB to Meta. I hope I could answer some and add some to your question, and it should be more. I hope I could clarify more about that.
Yeah, definitely. Feel free to get as technical as you'd like to, and if anybody has any questions, like, feel free to just drop them right in the text channel. Additionally, if you guys want to screen share and showcase anything, you're more than welcome to. One thing I'm definitely curious about is the token. You guys mentioned you had a token that you just deployed on Polygon. I'm curious how that ties into the protocol and what the utility of it is.
Oh wow, yeah, thank you to name this. Our token is FIBO. You just have to check FIBO on Polygon and the name will come out, especially on our DEX or on QuickSwap. We have the FIBO token, which have few utilities. One, if you holding FIBO, you will pay less DEX fees. So it's a kind of discount system. Look, we have the PDF. We're gonna share that maybe later here on our Telegram group. But anyway, so far, if you holding the FIBO token, you're gonna have a discount on all DEXs, because you're gonna use our DEX, cross-chain DEX. You can use our payment system, the FibPol payment system, all our site with inside all the services like premium and charts and other things like that. Then, if you want yield farming, we are now doing collaboration with Chainlink. The name is automation, which FibSWAP and Chainlink doing together, collaborating together for 1 year farming system and staking system. So if you staking the FIBO token, you will get a revenue or dividend of the company, not from the tax of the token. You're gonna get a revenue from the company dividend, which means, for example, everybody using the FIB pool, everybody using the DEX, everybody using the all the services that we have around, all those technology produce revenue. And part of that revenue will go as a dividend inside the Chainlink FibSWAP yield farming and staking system. And those people will swap those in stablecoin and redistribute those among all the holders. And another utility is, if you have the FIBO, you can stake, you can buy a FIBO DAO, because we have the DAO governance token, which allow you, of course, to voting and decide for really important tasks and things that our company is doing. So by holding FIBO, you can buy the FIBO DAO, and by having FIBO DAO, you can vote on our platform. And you can stake FIBO DAO as well, because, you know, if you stake FIBO, you can buy DAO. But if you want buy DAO, then you can stake. But now you can stake the DAO too. So anyway, you're gonna get a dividend from there. Then, as I said, the discount and FibSWAP ecosystem in the discount, a kind of discount of all our services, a premium access on our FibSWAP.tech, which have many premium services, something like that, and of course taking for NFTs. That is another topic that I want to talk with you guys, because I really like Polygon blockchain for their visions. They really intercept what the market needs. The vision is NFTs, gaming, and multi-cross chain, and we fitting in all those topics, in all those sectors, because we did the world first NFT multi-cross chain payment system, which I can let you, you know, the FibSWAP, the FibPool system let you buy any NFT in any chain from any token in any chain. So we really fit on that. For example, imagine just, by the way, we have a marketplace aggregators with inside any marketplace in any chain, OpenSea, Rebo, what's all the other name? Anyway, all those marketplace is in our aggregators. But imagine just that OpenSea come to us and say, can you install your multi-cross chain payment system on our services? And magically, all the users of OpenSea can just start to buy all their NFTs with any token. This is gonna just be huge for everybody. It's a win-win situation. The customer will win because they can buy an NFT with their token that they don't need, token that they don't want, and you know, to just swap those tokens in native tokens, you have to pay fees, you have to lose prices and other things, because timing is another things when you buy those kind of things. So you have to be quick, because there is a momentum when you can swap and buy things. And if you have a system that let you do things in 5 seconds, the momentum is gone. But if you need 3 days or 5 hours, or I don't know, 1 hour to swap one token to another, or going, you know, through the checks, so you must have do all your KYC, picture, passport, and all those sensible data. So the vision is in the future to be decentralized, to be quick, fast, to moving from one things to another things. That is for the NFT ecosystem. Then we have the multi-cross chain DEX, and Polygon is just fast and cheap and beautiful for that, right? So why we need just the Polygon people inside the Polygon. We can get all the other community coming inside the Polygon network. Just, it's just an extra door that you let in all those people. And that is beautiful. So the vision of Polygon on gaming, or on NFT, and on DEX, on decentralized things, is really fitting on us. And we have another things that we trying to get those huge gaming company and asking them to bring all their NFT, all their skins, guns, things that they're using on their platform on Polygon NFT system. And then with our payment system, any kids out there playing a game and they won't buy any skin, and magically they can just buy those skin with crypto. So we're gonna open the crypto zone to the gaming system. Imagine just that. Imagine, I don't know, just tell me one name of one huge game that you buy skins or things every day. Do you have any name? Just one.
No, I mean, I dabbled in Fortnite very briefly. I don't know.
Let's say Fortnite. Okay, let's say Fortnite. You need the V what's the name? V-Box. You need the V-Box to buy those skins, right? But how you can buy the V-Box? You need a credit card. You need to pay those things through Sony, or I don't know, Nintendo Switch, or if you're using the Pascom, the laptop, another route. But anyway, you need a credit card. Okay. Imagine if we can open the door to those gaming systems to the crypto world. Imagine all those young generations, everybody have crypto. And imagine if those people won't buy skins and things with their crypto. Now they can do that. How? Bringing those gaming people in the Polygon NFT ecosystem and connect their technology to our technology, where those kids, they're not trader, they don't understand the Web3. They don't understand even Uniswap or the basic of the DeFi. But if they won't buy one skin, with our payment system, they can buy those skins. And this is gonna be blow mind, because for me, NFT doesn't mean those picture. To me, NFT means an airplane ticket, a museum ticket, a piece of land, and real estate, a company. Imagine Amazon, eBay, Craigslist, all those marketplaces in the real world welcomed in the crypto DeFi zone. We're gonna just booming if we get mass adoption from those people. But to get those mass adoption from those people, we must give them fast, secure, scalable systems, which FibSWAP already doing. And we are contacting all those kind of people. One by one, we knock in the door of those people and say, you must get the crypto market. You must do that. You must bring all your things as an NFT in Polygon blockchain and use our technology as a payment system, our DEX exchange, and all the other service that we're doing. And those people just blow mind. You have to see the eyes of those people. Those people moving billions of dollars. And they look at me like, oh my God, this is another huge market here. Huge opportunities of, if they're gonna get the crypto market, they're gonna get trillions. And they know very well that. But the problem is the knowledge. Those people don't understand H, not even the ABC of DeFi. So how we can resolve this problem? We must resolve the mass adoption problem. I understand that the Web3 is complex. I understand the bridging, the DEX, and all those kind of things is really complex. And recently, with all that bad publicity those checks is doing, it's very difficult give trust to those people or to us, to the DeFi zone. But we don't need to be myope, or we don't need to see things in the short range. I'm watching things in the next 5-10 years, and Polygon blockchain have the visions from for the next 10 years at least, because they investing in gaming, they investing in NFTs, they investing on decentralized multi-cross chain systems, right? So that is the key things. Get other markets inside the crypto, make more mass adoption tools, and all in that way we can grow. You as investors, you guys that you buying Matic or FIB or all those tokens, but to grow we need mass adoption, guys. Otherwise we don't grow. We must grow the ecosystem. Everybody gonna gain. You as a holders, we as a tech company, anyone gonna win. Those people too, those marketplaces too, those gaming company, those marketplaces company. It's a win-win situation for everybody, because we just open new market to them. But gonna take time. It's a long journey. But we started. So in Italy, I am Italian, guys. In Italy, we say a travel starts from the first step. From the first step, you can say we traveling. And DeFi already made few steps in the right directions. And CeFi is just an extension of the checks. It's just an extension from the CeFi. And all those mess that those people is doing is the proof. So checks means CeFi. DEX mean a new world with a new financial system. That is where we should go.
Amazing.
Sorry if I am wrong.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Everything you're saying was great. And yeah, I definitely agree with you that if we're going to drive mass adoption, we're going to have to make it a lot more simple for people to get involved. Because right now, a lot of the user interfaces are simply built for nerds. Like my relatives, siblings would never be able to have the patience to do the stuff that I do. Like they have to view it as at least 10 times better than the existing financial systems. In the chat, Arno and Night Owl have been talking about the DAO and FibPal as well. I'm wondering if you guys want to...
Yes. Yeah. So, of course, there's a vision of decentralization, right? This is all about decentralization. I mean, that's the key. It's the main point about Web3, right? You have so many business modeling come into crypto and making a business model, a centralized business model, and then people are really confused, yeah? But of course, the main point is about decentralization, and you should value that. So FibSWAP and Fib and his dev team, of course, is right now building a DAO. And that's also another answer to your question about utility, because main utility of the DEX, of course, is revenue share. Is just the same with FIBO tokens. So if you stake FIBO tokens, you basically, if you want to yield farm with this, there's no liquidity mining. Don't confuse it, right? The token is no inflationary. There's no liquidity mining. The yield is really coming from the profits, So you can't expect crazy APYs, The yield is redistributing from the DEX revenue. And what Fib was mentioning was Chainlink, because Chainlink have this technology, smart contract automation, where a smart contract is basically will trigger for some specific logic. For example, you have time-based logic and you have custom logic. So the smart contract can trigger for your custom build logic, right? So, and the Chainlink technology is being used for the yield funding. So that's also good to know. Why? Because it's not some centralized custody redistributing the yield manually. You know what I mean? It's also smart contract based using Chainlink smart contract automation. So the utility you have that revenue share, yeah, of the DEX, which is, you very familiar with that, right? With PancakeSwap, for example, you also see when you read the docs, you have some percentage is buying back their own token and burn it, which is basically redistributing yield to the people. Because if you put money in the liquidity pool and you don't claim it in your harvest, this is just basically redistributing the money to the yield to the people. That's the one utility, and the second utility, of course, is the vision about the DAO, right? So the FibO token becomes then the governance token, or you stake it for the government's token, and yeah, and if you have more votings, you can make proposals, etc. And you already see that in other community and in other DeFi projects. That's about the utility. The next thing was FibPal, you were asking. So you have the cross-chain value transfer with tokens, right? Fib all completely finished build already the same with NFTs, right? Because you have that interoperability already with smart contracts. So you're not only aggregating liquidity from other DEXs, right? And you just can purchase any token you want, any BEP20 to ERC20. You can do the same with NFTs, and that's exactly FibPal. So you have some NFT in Ethereum network from OpenSea, and you have only BNB. It doesn't matter. Normally, you have to manually bridge it. Yeah. Normally, you use a DEX, you swap BNB to a stablecoin, then you use manually a bridge. You bridge a stablecoin, and then you swap it for Ethereum in another DEX, and then you can purchase the NFT finally. Yeah. And you were just talking about front end and user interface, and yeah, many people already give up after the first step, right? So with FibPal, it's the same, yeah? Because the cross-chain technology, the smart contract interoperability is already out there with FibSWAP. So you can just buy any NFT you want with any token you want, because it's all handled in the backend, right? And from the user experience, it's very easy, because you just literally right now, you just have to click one button, yeah? And all the costs will be handled from the local chain gas. Of course, there's another transaction on the remote chain. Of course, there will be gas fees. You're paying that upfront in local chain gas. So yes, of course, you can't avoid Ethereum network fees, right? So the user pays BNB. He just clicks and pays with BNB. And he gets sent his NFT in Ethereum network to his public key, right? And that's it. And that's basically FibPal. So you have FibSWAP, you can just cross-chain any token to any token, and then you have the same, leveraging the same technology, the same cross-chain value transfers, and you just can purchase any NFT you want from any chain.
Oh, that's incredibly innovative.
Yes, and it's already done. I remember in the beta we were testing that, and yeah, it's already done. It's not like white paper, we're doing this. Many people just, yeah, we're doing this, coming soon. No, it's not coming soon. It's already done, right? Yeah, and it's working.
Yeah, you guys have a really fleshed out suite of products. It's very impressive. One thing we haven't talked about much really is partnerships. Like you did mention Chainlink already. I'm curious if you have any other key partnerships that help contribute to your success.
Yeah, it's 1.5 year. We really produce a lot of technology. We were really focused on technology, guy. We just released maybe a world first tech per month. Was really a tough year, especially with this crypto. How call those people? A winter crypto, was a mess. But yeah, we focus on technology basically. And just recently, after the Dubai event, the crypto event, we were there, and our networking started to grow really fast. Thanks to you guys, basically. Thanks to you guys. Just to the people who is listening out there, Polygon team is an amazing team. You really are in the best place right now, and they helping all those people like us. We are a little company. We don't have billions. We don't have millions, the millions. We just a little company with passions. We love the Web3. We love the tech, and we just trying to figure out to run a crypto company in this mess, because believe me guys, these people, many of those people is just scamming people, sneaky people and problematic people. But there is people like Polygon. There is really professional people, really beautiful people that they just, you know, give you hands and say what you need. Look, I need this DEX, I need this thing. Okay, I give you all the connection. Boom, 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 boom. And just in like a week, I can reach people that for me was just, you know, just dreaming. Imagine for me, Chainlink was something, I am a really an old on Chainlink. I bought Link maybe, I don't know, was really in the early stage. And few years after, I was talking with the Chainlink team, and they contacted me. They call us and they said, "Oh man, this technology is crazy. I know. I can't even imagine that I didn't get these things in the early stage." I thought, man, it's early stage. We are still in early stage. So no man, this thing's too beautiful. It's too, you know. And then we start to collaborate, and we said, okay, what we can do together. And we figure out all the things that we can do together, and now we're doing all those things together. So Chainlink, Polygon, and we have consensus. I don't know if you know, of course, maybe you know MetaMask, all those people, and the owner of all those application is consensus, and those people do beautiful people. They offering webinar to my core team, security lessons of, you know, update or other things for, you know, to stay always on the step, you know. And after that, they just give us other networking, venture capital networking, marketing networking, all those community around the consensus team. And then we use Certic, and we are in touch with Certic, I don't know how you say that, Certic. And for now, and then we have other minor, but not mean those people is not good, but we have other partnerships. I don't know, Arno, you want to say the partnership?
Yeah, those, like you said, little project that wanted to be bridged, sending us contract addresses, and we adding those in the front end and back end, and those want to be bridged. And we also did AMAs with those projects, and there was also the ambitious Web3 project. But the main things like Chainlink, Polygon, and Consensus, MetaMask, and like Fib said, I mean, the thing is, I remember that Chainlink was contacting Fib. Yeah, it was not like we were saying, "Hello, we're building cross-chain interoperability. Please recognize us." No, that wasn't that way. It was actually the other way around. Yeah. And of course, this is bear market right now. Nobody really cares. Emotions are down. People really sad right now. But this is the time to build, right? And just beautiful to see that companies, of course, having their eyes opened and look around what's happening, right? And and that was a very beautiful moment. And Fib went completely crazy, because I mean, like, Fib introduced himself because you asked about Fib, and I mean he's in Bitcoin since start, right? So of course he knows everybody, he can reach everybody, but it was just crazy, that they contacted Fib, and he couldn't believe. And Chainlink also, and also Chainlink tweeted about us, because like we explained about their technology about smart contract automation, and they tweeted about FibSWAP too. So that was definitely good to see.
Then we have other wallets, other big community that they collaborating with us, because we trust their token, and they put our FibSWAP widget in their dApp, in their wallet. So we have many partnership in that way. But blue chip is Polygon, is Chainlink, is Consensus, and those people. But guys, that is just the beginning. We just start to do partnership, collaboration. So I don't know, working together, networking.
Yeah.
This is our next.
Those are some massive, very significant partnerships, though.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
just you're saying just getting started, but yeah, those are already huge, heavy hitters. And I really appreciate all the beautiful things you had to say about Polygon. That really tugged on the heartstrings. I'm curious, did you want to talk a bit more about the team behind FibSWAP? Like, it seems like you guys have like a top tier development team. I'd love to hear more about who's behind everything.
Yeah, it's me, Clive, and other 4-5 senior devs. In the team, in the dev team, we are like 10 plus full time. 10 plus another 5, jumping around. This sector is very, very, very dangerous. I see many projects get hacked, and this is my one of my ideas, or just thought. Most of those is made by those untrusted, where you can trust devs. There is some really sneaky people outside there, guys, and you can't grow too much, too big, because in that case you have to give level 1, level 2 access to those devs that you don't know really well. It can be really, really dangerous, because if those people get inside your system, they can do really a mess. So we have 2 teams. The first team is the Titan team. The leader is Clive. He's a lovely person. You have idea. He's an England guy. Me and him is together since time, but he's really, really clever. He's really passionate about those kind of technologies, and he's fast. He working fast. He's just a machine. He's just producing things. And under his team, the Titan team, he have other few people really specializing in smart contract, in other things, from front end, back end, security, and blah blah blah. And then this other team, which is my team, the 0x Black Hat. That is another team which we producing more, less bridges, but more around the bridges and things like that. Because the Titan team is taking care about the bridges and the security. The 0x Black Hat is doing more, all the front end, all the back end, all the security for data science, data analytics, and all those kind of things as well, and algorithm, and all those kind of things. And those 2 teams together make, a monster. And few of those people is they shy, they don't go around and talk and doing events or other things. But me and Clive and other 2 guys, they is always on the chat, talking on the AMAs. They always around. But basically, those people is busy to doing code, because those people coding like 23 hours per day. Is unbelievable how they producing tech. And that's it. That is our team. The Titan team leader is Clive, and the 0x Black Hat leader is me, and that's it. I don't know.
Amazing.
If you want.
I just want to add something for example, with these bridges, because Fib was talking about inside jobs, and that's exactly one thing. I mean, you remember, for example, a wormhole bridge, Ethereum to Solana, right? And you have Ethereum network as an EVM chain, and Solana is no EVM, right? So the main programming language on Solana is Rust, for example, right? So smart contracts also written in a different language. And the problem was that there was you can say, bug in the smart contract. I don't know if it's a bug or inside job. And that bridge, like I explained 20 minutes ago, was just wrapped asset bridge. So you basically mint a synthetic token on the remote chain, and that is representing the value. So people locking millions, hundreds of millions of Ether dollar value in the local chain, and then you have that dollar value on the Solana chain, and then you can do some things there, buy NFTs or whatever. And the problem was there was a bug in the smart contract, right? And I mean, you just called a function, and the attacker just minted as many tokens as he wanted on the remote chain, and then he just needs to politely ask, yo, I want to bridge it back, and then basically store all the Ethereum on the layer 1, right? And yeah, I mean, you don't know if it's an inside job or a bug. I don't know if this will be ever relieved. But the problem is the design, like I explained 30 minutes ago, right? You have, I mean, that was a starting solution to just have cross-chain interoperability, to have basically these wrapped assets, because that was the only solution you had, right? But now there are better ways to do, and you just have to accept this sentence. Yes, there are ways to convince that other database to accept what happens on another database, because the blockchain is just an isolated network. You don't know the state of another blockchain. It's impossible. The Solana chain can't know the state of the blockchain of Ethereum. But there are ways how you can prove that, right? And we are more advanced now. The tech is developing, and there are ways, right? So if you understand Cosmos, if you understand IBC, etc., then you know some things are possible. And you don't want that centralized risk. I don't want to have a function I can call and just, hey, yo, by the way, I just mint 100 million wrapped Arno tokens, and then I bridge it all back and then basically steal all the liquidity, right? Yeah, and that basically happened. And so many, I mean, you just saw this year, I mean, how many bridges got blown up, right? Another bridge was blown up was with Axie Infinity, right? It was a little bit different hack because the network got compromised. And that I also was explaining, the more, let's say, advanced bridging solutions where you have a network in between. But then I come to the point, you still need to trust that network, right? But when the network has 9 validators with like Axie Infinity and 7 of them gets compromised, and you have the majority of the network, and you just drain all the liquidity from the bridge because you have the control over the network, also not good. And we saw so many hundreds of $1 million lost because of these issues. And these issues can only happen because you need to understand the design of that application. Because I mean, in the end, it's an application. But when it's smart contract based, I mean, like I explained, or Fib explained in FibSWAP, you're just interacting with smart contract. And when you just deposit some tokens in the smart contract and it's frozen there, and you just wait till you receive it on the remote chain, and even if the blockchain gets down, offline, nodes get offline, the remote chain, the smart contract on the local chain is just releasing the tokens, and we call that bounce back or something, yeah, and you still get the refund, yeah, because it's just a contract. It's just a contract. It's just a smart contract, and it's code, it's open source, and it's only supposed to do, and it's only doing what it's what the logic is coded for, right?
Yeah, definitely. We are running a bit up on time. I don't mind going a little bit over though, it's no problem. I want to make sure you guys get the opportunity to talk about everything that you want to talk about, and everyone gets the opportunity to ask the questions they want to ask. So if you have any questions, make sure to drop them. And I think something that's really important to ask is if someone was, if a protocol was looking to partner up with you guys, what's the best way to get involved? And if a DeFi user wanted to get involved, what's the best way to do so?
Yeah, of course, through Polygon, if they know you guys, you can just put us in connection with those people. Of course, there is scammy people, legit people, and if people come through blue chip connections, is better for us because we don't have to do that long due diligence on those people. But anyway, we're gonna do due diligence. But if the people come through Polygon, that means they know each other or other things. But anyway, if they don't know you guys and they just looking for us, they can just come on our community in Telegram. We have a FibSWAP channel over there. Yeah, in Discord as well. But we're using more Telegram or Twitter or whatever you guys prefer, on email, on our homepage. And we're gonna just get a meeting with you guys, and we fast, guys. You just contact us the same day or the next day, we have a meeting together. Don't worry about that. Yeah, actually I was asking that, guys, what you think, which connections, which partnership you think we should be looking for. We have a fastest and complete technology. We running this technology since a year and a half. I know many blockchain, many cross-chain now popping up like mushrooms. All those people we doing cross-chain. I am happy about that. But most of those, someone is legit, someone is not legit, someone doing good things, someone is not doing good things. But the thing is, we are the first doing those kind of things since a year and a half. 2 years ago, we were doing this, and we still doing this. So this is just something, that you have to keep in mind. Those people is running this technology since 2 years ago with a community, people using those technologies since 2 years ago. 1 year and a half, anyway. So with that background, with that technology, fastest, we have the DEX, we have the NFT payment system, and we have other technology. With who we should collaborate or partnership? Do you guys have any suggestions, any help? Because as I said before, we spend our time to produce technology more than do networking things. But when we were in Dubai and tried to do some networking, and we just blow mind how much network we did. And yeah, actually, I just want reverse the questions. With who we can do partnerships? how we can do partnership with you guys? Because I know Polygon is well connected with the DeFi industry. And yeah, if you guys can help us in introducing us the best
well, I
company
think
out there.
that would have to be like a conversation for after the AMA, but in my opinion, personally, I think a lot of projects that have NFTs involved, so a lot of gaming projects, that would definitely be good to target, considering all the things you have going on with FibPal and your NFT platform. So I think those are definitely key. And then from there, I don't know, I think basically any DeFi platform, especially multi-chain platforms, just having an additional bridge. But yeah, I think we would be happy to make introductions on your behalf. So yeah, that'll be fun.
Thank you very much. Yeah, gaming, metaverse, cross-chain dexes, or those dexes that they need a cross-chain system as well, or a payment system as well. Yeah, I think that is the way we are in the good path.
Yeah, I think a really big selling feature too is the fact that protocols will be able to attract liquidity from outside chains. Like, that's huge, right? Not being confined to one chain, I guess, so to speak. All right, well, I don't see any other questions coming in. Is there anything else that you wanted to cover today that you haven't already had the chance to?
No, I think we said everything. We said our DEX. We talk about our FibSWAP payment system. We give you some knowledge about our process on our protocol, what we can do, and where we want to go, our visions that fitting with the Polygon. And yeah, I think we cover all the things, and that's it. If there is no other questions,
yeah, you answered all my questions. I feel this was very comprehensive. I feel like I have a very good understanding of the platform now. I hope everyone else does too, and we all know where to go to try it out. So
yeah, anyway, if there is someone who really want to have more explanation about our token, our DAO, our utilities, our things, they can just come over the FibSWAP Telegram group, and we can talk. I am every day over there, and my team over there is as well. So yeah, we can just. I already see people that asking to build a bridge for their token on our technology.
I'm glad we can help make those connections, and looking forward to make more connections.
Yeah.
One thing, I got 100 POAPs created for this, So POAP is proof of attendance protocol. They're like a little collectible NFT to, they're like bookmarks for your life, right? To help remember and commemorate events like this. So if you'd like a POAP, either DM me or drop your wallet address in the text channel. I'll just send it right to you. I don't want to just drop all the links because I want to make sure everyone gets one. And if anything, I'll probably give some extra links to the FibSWAP team as well. So with that said, I'll stick around in the text channel for a while to make sure everyone who wants a POAP gets one. And all in all, I think this was an amazing AMA. Very grateful to have the both of you join us and teach us all about FibSWAP. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to reach out to me if you're interested in a POAP. And you're looking forward to doing another AMA sometime. We'll be in touch. Bye now, everyone.
Anytime. Anytime. Thank you very much, guys.